you were hoping for something like this, a beautiful thick creamy mayonnaise, but instead you've got something like this gloopy, milky, grainy liquid. Or perhaps you've left something in the fridge and it looks a bit like this, where it's truly separated, it's big clumps, and you can see the oil. Okay, on my channel I normally deal with Spanish ingredients and recipes, but today we're going to fix a mayo. Mine was in fact an allioli that split, and you can see it was in the fridge for a while, so it's really clumpy, it's oily, it looks horrible, but you can save it. Okay, take a clean bowl that's cold and add, I've got about 3/4 of a teaspoon of cold water that I'm adding here. You can also add another egg yolk and then go from there, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to have that much mixture. Okay, so then you're just adding small amounts of the failed sauce back to this water, and you just need to make sure that it's incorporated each time you add something. You need to go slowly, like you need to go for the mayonnaise or the allioli that you were making before, and just really make sure it's incorporated each time. I spent about 10 minutes from start to finish on fixing this sauce here. I was going perhaps a little bit slower because I was filming it and I wanted to make sure it worked, but it's probably going to take you at least 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to do it. And the amount that I had was a 1 egg amount, so it was 1 egg yolk and 150 mils of oil that split. Okay, so you can see here, I've jumped up. Okay, we're back to a sort of milk-like consistency, and it is starting to happen. I'll admit that in the first 3 minutes, I was a bit worried. I thought it was going too slowly. I didn't really have much to show for it, but watching the video, you can see it was happening. It was just pretty slow. So you need to be patient, and you need to keep whisking. That's all there is to it. Okay, so just nice and slowly with those additions. As I said, this will work for a classic mayo, egg mayo. I was making garlic mayo. In fact, my mixture has a little bit of minced garlic in it, so it does have some lumps that are meant to be there, but it certainly was not supposed to be as lumpy as it ended up. Okay, at this point I got a bit annoyed with the lumps, and so I decided to try to blitz them to get a liquid that I could pour a little bit faster, because I could see that the sauce was starting to hang together. So I did that. Unfortunately, I didn't really have enough liquid for it to make contact with the blade, so it didn't really work that well, but it did help to have something to pour. But you can see it's pretty much just as lumpy as it was. But the good news is that it is starting to incorporate and emulsify in the new bowl. So just push on, keep whipping, keep adding your sauce slowly. There we go. Okay, so really starting to look like a mayo now. It's getting to a sort of a soft, creamy texture. Okay, so that's the last bit of my lumpy mixture disappearing into my saved mayo, or saved allioli in this case, that has some little pieces of garlic in there as well. And there you have it. Everything's not lost. You can eat that. I did. It was delicious, perfectly fine to eat. Remember to cover it in the fridge, and it will last up to a week. And that's it. You saved your sauce. Okay, as I mentioned, my channel is all about Spanish recipes and ingredients, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be regularly updated on the recipes as I upload them. Okay, take care and see you next time.